We're here just testing the Neo again. We've come to a country park near where we live. So as you can see, there's lots of trees around and such. So we're going to give it a little go and see how it turns out. Come on then, little fella, let's have a go. Wow. We started off in direction track mode just to see what it was like. It did sway from side to side a little bit, but then settled down and followed us really well. We got to a gate, opened the gate, but because it took us so long to open the gate, it thought we had stopped and I nearly banged my head into it. We're in follow mode now, which always does a great job in a straight line, but what's it like going round a corner? I think it did a great job there. It doesn't have many obstacles to get through here, but we have a little obstacle to get through. We managed it okay. And the drone did a good job too. It didn't get confused when me and Brenda split up either, so yeah, that's a thumbs up from me for that. Right, what's it like at following us back? Nah, it lost track when we walked underneath. I had to go back and give it a little bit of persuasion. But it's doing a pretty good job, isn't it? You can't complain. Back through the obstacle, no bother. It's not really giving it much challenge here, is it really? Anyway, we carried on, left it in follow mode, and yeah, it was superb. Just checking nobody's behind us watching it. Right, let's get a move on. I wish we could run that fast. No, it's done this a few times to me. It hasn't really come back and I've had to go and collect it. And sometimes it's a bit high for me to reach. So still in direction track, we thought we'd give it a little bit more of a test. We'd go through some bushes that are a little bit closer to us. And we've seen this lovely little pond, so we thought we'd go and have a little fly over there as well. And we've seen this amazing bird. It was like a stork or an eagle or something. But of course the drone was pointing at us and not at the bird. Back in spotlight mode again, and as you can see it's following me and not Brenda, so it's doing a really good job there. Really good tool for blogging, this one. Get over there. You get over there. Well, that didn't quite go to plan. It was supposed to be. I hope I picked it up on the video. It was supposed to be going out 4 meters and then flying round. But for some reason over the water, it just went mental, as you'll see. Let's see if we can find it. Right, it was over here somewhere. There it is. What are you doing in there? That didn't work properly, did it?
Nesting.
It looks fine. Come on, the love of my life, let's go and find something more difficult for it to do. What do you mean you don't love me? Anyway, so I've got it in the high setting on the follow me mode, but it's stopping just a little bit out of my reach. Anybody any smaller than me would really struggle to get it back. Nope, it's just not coming back to me at all. I'm going to have to go and retrieve it again. So I stuck it in spotlight mode again. It really does save you on carrying a tripod around with you, and I think it does a really good job tracking you. Of course, you still have to go back and collect it. Right, this is a big test on the follow mode. We're going through some really close trees and bushes here. It's bound to hit something, isn't it? No, I think it's doing a cracking job coming through here. I can hear it hitting things and just sort of moves them out the way. I've got it in the high follow mode, but you can do it in sort of medium and low as well. Probably a lower setting would have been better in this environment. There you go, it quite clearly hit some shrubbery on the way through there, and it didn't bat an eyelid. This bit proved just a little bit too thick for it. Well, it didn't do too bad coming through there, did it? But it did eventually get stuck on the tree.
Go behind you.
This is what it was stuck on. It was just hanging in the tree there. Hopefully it recorded it.
Shouting hope.
We found another pond and I quite clearly hadn't learnt my lesson. So I sent it up in a rocket in the spinning mode because I quite like that effect. But of course, when it got up to about 6 metres, it got a little bit windy and started blowing it over the pond. So I was shouting Brenda and panicking, "Brenda, come here, help me." And I was going to hang over and try and bat it back in. But it did come back safely in the end. A much safer droney was in order. Of course, you've got to make sure that the trees in front of you are lower than what you've set it to fly to. If you watch the previous video, you can see how you can change all the parameters for the different droney shots and such in the DJI Fly app. Right, we finished our little walk. We had a bit of fun, a bit of trials and tribulations. So we only used the Neo just on the autonomous modes, using the buttons here in a woodland area. We wanted to see what it was like, just for a laugh. As you've just seen, we almost lost it over the pond. And then again, when I did a rocket and it went up in the air, which I thought was going to be fine, but then the wind got hold of it and it started just going over the pond a little bit. And you'll see how we panicked. Or I panicked. I'm shouting, "Brenda, come over, hang on to me while I hang over the pond," like to try and grab it. But anyway, it did all right. It got caught in the trees once. It pushed a couple of branches out the way as well. But that was fine. Obviously, you can put it on different settings when you're in the follow mode. So it can be this level, it can be this level, or it can be this level. A bit higher, I think. So you've got to pick and choose which you think is the best setting for it to be on. Overall, I think it did a good job. Battery, we only brought one battery because I wanted to test that, see what it was like. So we've been out about an hour doing different things, flying around, following us, going in and out of places and such. Spotlight mode to see what it was like for vlogging, basically. So yeah, I think it's done all right. So thanks for watching. Don't forget, give us a thumbs up, ring the bell, and subscribe for free. That would be really good. And we'll catch you next time. Bye-bye now. Say bye-bye, Brenda.
Bye-bye, Brenda.